Twice the larger of two numbers is 3 more than 5 times the smaller, and the sum of 4 times the larger and 3 times the smaller is 71. What are the numbers? First step, understand the problem. The C. So make it sure that you read the problem at least more than once. Probably you're able to draw that the problem is only looking for the numbers. And what are those numbers? With the larger and smaller number. So in this case, under the understanding the problem, we can represent the larger or smaller number in such a way we can determine them easily that we are looking for these two numbers as x as the larger number and y being the smaller number. So let us have the second step, devise a plan. So think of a way to solve the problem. Since we already knew that we have the larger for x and smaller for the y. So in this case, we're going to use all the necessary information which found in the given problem, so by equation. So in this case, we're going to equate or we're going to formulate an equation by sentence. So when we say twice means 2 times. So twice the larger of two number is means equal 3 more than 5 times the smaller. So 5 times the smaller, then more than means plus. So we're able to create the first equation. Twice twice the larger of two numbers is equal 3 more than 5 times the smaller. So in mathematics, since commutative property is applicable, whether we rearrange the order of the addends, still it gives the same sum. So we can apply, instead of putting 3 plus 5y, we can make it as 5y plus 3. So let us move with the second equation. The sum means plus 4 times multiplied by 4, the larger which is the x, and 3 times multiply the smaller by 3 is means equal. So we have now the second equation. So we have 4x plus 3y equals 71. So in this case, these are the most essential strategy, which is by equation, for us to help us in solving the problem. The third step is about carry out the plan. Since we have these two equations, we can manipulate this equation for us to get the value of x or the value of y. So in this case, I want to equate an equation from equation 1 in terms of x. So if I am going to divide all equation by 2, I will create the equation 3 as x equals 5y plus 3 over 2. So it is not logical if we're going to equate equation 3 to equation 1, but rather we're going to equate equation 3 to equation 2 for us to solve the value of y. So in this case, we're going to bring down the equation 2 as part of the given. Then let us try to substitute all the value of x on equation 3 on the given for x. So we have now here, so by substitution. So right after that, we're going to distribute 4 on the terms inside the parentheses. We call it as distribution. So 20y plus 12 and everything retains. So right after that, it's hard for us to solve an equation if there is a denominator. So it's best to multiply all equation by 2, that is by multiplication, in order for us to remove the denominator of 2. So we can have now 20y plus 12 plus 6y equals 142 by simplification. We're going to transfer the constant, which is 12, to the other side. From positive, it becomes negative. That is what we call transposition. After that, 20y plus 6y is 26y equals 130 by combined like term. So since we are very particular with the value of y, we're going to divide the whole equation by 26 by the inverse of 26, that is 1 over 26. Then right after that, we're able to get the value of y, 5. So in this case, we're able to solve the value of y. However, we are still looking for the value of x. So let us try to use equation 2, then let us create an equation from that equation 2 and try to solve it so that we can have the value of x. So here I have the y equals 5 for the value of the y. So right now I am going to solve for the value of x from the equation 2. So since I am particular with the x, so I am going to express equation 2 in terms of y. So I have here 3y equals 71 minus 4x. You just transpose the 4x becomes negative. Then right after that, divide the equation by 3. So you have now the equation 4. So the same process, you're going to bring down the other equation to make it logical. So bring down, so by equating equation 4 to equation 1. So here, bring down the equation 1 by given, and then substitute all the value of y from equation 4 to the given equation. So we have now like this by substitution. Then right after that, we're going to distribute 5 to all the terms inside the parentheses. So we have this product. And then again, it's hard for us to solve the equation if it has a denominator or one of the term is in the fraction or rational form. So we're going to multiply all equation by 3. That is by multiplication. Then right after that, we're able to remove the rational and everything is in a whole number numerical coefficient. So we have here 6x equals 355 minus 20x plus 9. Again, we are very concerned to the value of x. So what we're going to do is we're going to transpose negative 20x to the other side. So from negative, it becomes positive. So the picture is like this by transposition. Then right after that, since very applicable to add them by constant and by variable itself, so we have now 26x equals 364 by combined like term. Again, in order for us to solve the value of x, we're going to multiply both sides by the inverse of 26, which is 1 over 26. Then right after that, we're able to get 364 divided by 26, which is 14. So in this case, we're able to get the value for the smaller, which is 5, and the larger number for which is 14. So, the last part is look back. We're going to check and interpret whether our answer is right or wrong. So, obviously, we're going to do the checking. And we're going to do it simultaneously. So, let us just substitute all the value of x as 14 and the value of y as 5. So the left side is 2 times 14 is 28, 5 times 5 is 25 plus 3. 4 times 14 is 56 plus 3 times 5 is 15 equals 71. So we have here. Then right after that, simplify everything and we're able to get the same equals. So meaning to say, the larger number is 14 and the smaller number is 5.